Okay, so let's talk about flow and portraits. I've already flowed placeholders for your 8th grade portraits, and the way I did that was I just went to, oh God, where was it? Right here, Edit and Portrait Flow. So go to Edit, go to Portrait Flow, and there's my test. There's the one that I flowed. Page it goes from pages 13 to 19. All right, and let's say we wanted to flow another one. So let's go back here to Book, and let's flow 7th grade real quick. So first I want to find out how many 7th grade portraits I have. So I go to Library, go to Portraits, sort by grade, and right there I got 128 7th graders. So that's rough, that's before you proofread it, but we'll go with 128 7th graders. So we go back to Book, go to Edit, go to Portrait Flow. We want to create a new one, new flow. We want to call it 7th grade. All right, we're going to start it on page, what page did I say to start it on? Oh, well, you already got them marked. That's great. We don't want to start on page 20 because that's where the headline is going to go. So we're going to start on page 21. We're going to use placeholders for now, and we need 128. Click Next. And here's where you have to choose how big you want them. See, 4 by 6 is kind of small. So let's go with 5 by 7. All right. And we'll go ahead and stick with 8 rows of 8. That gives us 64 pages, 64 portraits on a page, and 128 divided by 64, real quick, 128 divided by 64, well, that's only 2 pages. All right, well, that's this page, the next page, and there, you're done. Well, let's say you wanted to spread these out and add some candids in here. This is what I learned the hard way. If you click on a frame, it removes it. So let's say I want to put a candid here. I want to put a candid here. I want to put a candid here. All right, and we're going to put a big candid there, and it pushes them, see? Let's say I wanted to put a great big candid right here in the middle. All I'm doing now is clicking and dragging. Okay, clicking and dragging, and that's moving my it's moving my mug shots down, make room for candid pictures all over the place. All right, still only using 1, 2, 3 pages. So you can play around with that. You can make them bigger. You can put fewer on a page by changing the rows and the columns. But I wanted to show you that when you click on a mug shot or a portrait, it removes it and it pushes it to the end. That's how I was able to empty out the middle rows of the 8th grade flows. And then you just click flow portraits, and there they go. Now you've got empty spaces that you can insert pictures. So you go here, get your rectangle tool, put a picture box in here, rectangle tool, put a picture box in there. Now, you can do these for all the pages if you want to, but when you reflow with actual portraits in them, okay, it's gonna delete all of these portraits, but it's gonna leave these holes here. Okay, so you'll still have to go through if you put, what am I trying to say? All right, let's say I was going to flow them again. All right, so let's flow it again. Let's go back here. Let me pause real quick. So I'm going to close this off. I'm going to start this flow over again. 21, edit, flow portraits. And this time I'm picking 7th grade. I'm going to edit it. And this time I'm going to actually flow the portraits. Okay, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to choose 7th grade portraits. All right, and I'm going to click next. Now notice, see, they're still missing. The boxes are still missing, and that's great. All right, because it keeps the same layout because I'm editing that flow. And so as long as I don't change anything, those boxes are still going to be there for me. The empty boxes, what I mean. The spaces, the blank spaces for candidates are going to be there. So I just hit reflow portraits, only this time it would put all of my actual pictures of 7th graders in there. Okay, I'm not going to do that because it takes too long. All right, so that's how to put portraits in. Let me pause here real quick. Okay, once you get the portraits in, you've got these blank pages. I got a page here, blank page on 12, blank page on 20. I want to put a template in there. So I was in there and I was looking at the templates that you had already installed. That's candids, templates. I was looking at the templates you had installed and I saw all of these. So I went in and I added these. Now, how did I add those? It was real simple. You just go back to your home page in the book. You go to library. You go to templates. You go to import. You choose from catalog. Then you choose temp right here. Get out of book styles and go to templates. Click view all. And there's where I scrolled down and found all of the generic templates for left page, title page, and then if you keep scrolling down, you got right page, title page. So if you need some right page title pages, you can come back in here and install some of them. So all I did was go through and I picked a bunch for left page, title page, okay, right there in library, in library, in library, because I picked them. Let's add one more. I'll add that one. Click add to library. Now you go back to book, go back to page 12, grab a template. All right. Let's see. Click the little double arrow so you can see the template bigger, and you just click through and find a template you like. There was one here I thought was kind of cool. I guess that'll work. There. So just click it, grab it, drag it off, bam, put it in there, change the header text to 8th grade, and you're ready to put in 8th grade mugs or 8th grade candidates. Okay? All right, that's it for now. Happy yearbooking.